go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
Seeded, I said that I'll fight in 10-ounce gloves. It was essentially a pro fight. Mad. But
Floyd Mayweather, you are a very insecure, unconfident, very tiny little man.
Joe Rogan has revealed a list of celebrities who were scammed by Floyd Mayweather. He said that Floyd didn't hold back and did whatever he wanted, taking advantage of people through fake investments and shady deals.
Was privy to confidential information that was crucial to him pulling off his long con. Also, he knew shit about banking.
Floyd Mayweather scammed millions of his own fans, not just celebrities. He promoted a cryptocoin, telling everyone they'd make money together and hyping it up like it was a sure thing, but in reality, Floyd never even bought the coin himself. Instead, he used his influence to get fans to invest while he walked away clean. Many ended up losing their money, feeling betrayed by someone they trusted. Fans are furious, with some even saying he should be called Scamweather instead of Mayweather. It's another example of Floyd doing whatever benefits him, no matter who gets hurt.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, known globally as Money Mayweather for flaunting his immense wealth, has now been shockingly exposed as a scammer. Despite his billionaire status, Floyd has been accused of manipulating and scamming people, both fans and celebrities. The hypocrisy is staggering. How can someone who constantly talks about making money resort to dishonest tactics to take it from others? It's ridiculous to see someone with this much financial success still engage in shady activities that damage his credibility and legacy.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess
It's about
what?
to drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
There's more
we're not
scamming to be
yet,
done.
and it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my
from
God.
me.
That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May. You all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
In a recent clip, Floyd argued that whenever he promotes something or makes more money, people instantly call him broke. This defensive stance shows his insecurity and the growing public skepticism surrounding his ventures. Instead of addressing the scams he's been accused of, Floyd attempts to twist the narrative, portraying himself as a victim of public judgment. It's a classic distraction technique, highlight success while ignoring the questionable practices that come with it.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people say, oh, he's broke.
Floyd's reputation took another hit when Jake Paul revealed that Floyd hadn't even paid Logan Paul after their fight. Logan was promised millions, yet he's still waiting. Jake outright claimed that Floyd is broke, and that's the real reason behind the unpaid dues. For someone who boasts so much about wealth, not fulfilling financial commitments sends a clear message: Floyd's image of wealth might just be smoke and mirrors.
Jake, true or false and why, did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now, this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire.
Even friendships didn't escape Floyd's financial games. Rapper 50 Cent revealed that he supported Floyd during his jail time, managing his promotions and standing by him, but Floyd never paid him back the millions he was owed. Instead of resolving the issue like a real friend, Floyd ended the relationship with beef. This shows Floyd's loyalty is tied only to money, and when it comes to paying back, even close bonds don't matter.
This rapper handed Floyd Mayweather the only L of his career. When you Google Floyd, you'll see he's the proud owner of a flawless record, 50 wins and 0 losses. But this record is objectively false. Money May is actually 50-1. The man who gleefully boasts victory over Floyd is 50 Cent. For most of the 2000s, they were friends. Then in 2012, after Floyd got out of prison, 50 claimed Floyd owed him money. Fast forward to 2014, and Floyd threw shade at 50 during the interview. 50 responded by issuing one of the most outrageous troll jobs in internet history.
If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to.
50 quickly followed up to announce Jimmy Kimmel would televise Floyd attempting to read. Even more offensively, 50 downgraded the challenge from Harry Potter to Cat in the Hat. He's even announced his intent to get in the ring with them. Floyd refused to take the challenge, which to me is basically an admission he can't read. Until Floyd either knocks him out or proves he can read at a 3rd grade level, my scorecard reads 50-1. I'm Fred Michael Smith, and that's my tip.
Floyd himself admits people hate him for flaunting his billions and constantly talking trash about how rich he is. But what he doesn't understand is that people aren't mad because he's rich, they're mad because he uses his wealth to manipulate, insult, and scam. When someone uses their status to exploit others, backlash is inevitable. His arrogance is what fuels the hate, not his success.
Takedowns, submissions, kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. One of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like fucking $5 million. And so you hate him. People hate him.
He creates envy.
Gervonta Tank Davis, once under Floyd's promotional wing, exposed Mayweather after walking away. Tank made it clear he wasn't treated right and hinted that Floyd prioritized control and money over fair treatment. Tank's words added weight to the claims that Floyd uses his platform not to uplift fighters but to profit off them unfairly.
So we got more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts, you got other people from Saudi Arabia making posts, so y'all let me know in the comments if y'all really believe this or is they just making these stories up.
Floyd Mayweather is super rich, that he's super balling, and that he's rich beyond belief and all of this stuff, but you guys can't believe the hype, yo. I just got tipped off by one of my homies in Saudi. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a very good relationship with a lot of the princes in Saudi are my homies. You know, I've known them for over 15 years. Listen, man, Floyd Mayweather owes a lot of people in the Middle East a lot of money.
Tank didn't stop there. He revealed Floyd didn't even pay him the proper amounts for his fights despite generating massive revenue and carrying a star presence. Tank claims he never received the financial compensation he deserved.
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on,
I just have better manager, agent.
Deji has secured the bag. After YouTuber Deji's recent boxing match against professional boxer Floyd Mayweather, Deji appeared on the What's Good podcast. YouTuber Mini Minter had a burning question to ask. This comes after fellow YouTuber Logan Paul fought Mayweather back in 2021 and was left unpaid.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Just because of the Logan fight, I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still hasn't got anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
The exhibition fight between Floyd and Deji also sparked criticism. Fans felt Deji was scammed, much like Logan Paul before him. Floyd's strategy seems consistent: promise exposure, hype the fight, collect the money, and leave others shortchanged. This led to widespread frustration, with many calling out Floyd's repeated exploitation of younger, less experienced fighters.
Yo, is it me or did Deji just get scammed in Dubai? Deji just got scammed. The fight wasn't even... The fight got called off because he was guarding. I don't understand. And Floyd was basically taking the piss the entire time, fighting the kid. Bro, what was that? And then he changed the gloves from 14 to 10. Didn't want Jake Paul to sit right. Man, you crazy as hell. Refund everybody.
Deji himself spoke out after the fight, accusing Floyd of being jealous and disrespectful. Deji said Floyd acted bitter seeing fans cheer for him and refused to pay the agreed amount post-fight. For someone so obsessed with being the top earner, Floyd clearly has no issue denying others their rightful share when it suits him.
In my contract, we were meant to fight 14-ounce gloves, alright? 14-ounce gloves. It's been in my contract from the beginning and to the end. Well, kind of the end. But then, last minute, they're like, Floyd wants to fight in 10-ounce gloves. Eventually, I conceded. I said that I'll fight in 10-ounce gloves. It was essentially a pro fight. Mad. But you need to understand, I had a massive adrenaline dump. I was warming up and everything. Warming up with my 14-ounce gloves, whatever, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And then I get the news, 10-ounce gloves. And then there's literally an hour and a half of nothing going on. He also told me that when you get into the clinch, just tell Floyd, like, relax a little bit. And he'll relax on the power. No, trust me, he was hitting me hard. But I clinched him and I'm like, bruh, relax. And you know what he said to me? Shut up! I'm Floyd Mayweather, I do what I want.
The fight against Oscar de la Hoya is another controversial moment in Floyd's career. Many fans and experts believe Oscar won that bout, but the judges handed the victory to Floyd. This led to claims that Floyd used influence and politics to win, which added to the narrative that he manipulates situations for personal gain when talent alone doesn't guarantee a win.
I laid out the blueprint. Yes, they gave him the decision, they gave him the fight. He beat me, but the blueprint is right there. Just look at it. I took it out of the vault and I handed it over to Canelo Alvarez.
Like Floyd Mayweather says, everybody has their time. And this is Saul Canelo's time, right now.
Fuck Oscar de la Hoya, I kicked his ass. And everybody that Oscar de la Hoya gave the blueprint to, I kicked their ass too. Fuck Oscar de la Hoya. How you gonna have a blueprint on how to beat me and you didn't beat me? I don't give two flying fucks about him. He's nice shit to me.
All men who enter the ring will inevitably leave.
As a fighter, you know, deep down inside, you know if you win or you lose. Did you know? I felt that I won. I felt that it can go either way, especially when Mayweather's father came straight at me and he goes, Oscar, you beat my son.
Wait, he told you right after the fight?
Oh, yeah. And a funny story about that too, we had a rematch clause in our contract. This is something I negotiated as well. If he beats me, I get a rematch. It was a 1 year clause. Guess what he did? He retired for 1 year and 1 day.
Are you joking?
No. True story. Nobody knows this, but it's in the contract.
So how often did you guys try to get another thing going? It was always no, not interested. No, not interested.
Yeah, not interested, not interested. I'm retiring. I'm out of the sport. But sure enough, a day after that contract was over, he announces his unretirement.
Floyd's jealousy isn't limited to boxers he's fought. He's shown envy toward Deontay Wilder as well. Wilder is praised for his knockout power and fighting style, something Floyd never had. Floyd built his brand on trash talk and showing off money, not raw power or exciting performances. And now he can't handle someone else getting the spotlight he craves.
I'm about to see you run around the ring, slap here, a slap there, slap a little bit there, slap a little bit there, let me move around. No, see the champ boxes. And when that right hand of Thanos come down with all them infinity stones and put people on Dream Street, it's nighttime. He goes viral. Deontay Wilder gives viral knockouts. You don't go viral. Not for no knockouts, you don't. You definitely don't go viral for that. So I don't know what the hell you thought this was. Somebody really finna rock with you would think like, oh, well, yeah, man, you know. Oh, yeah, Floyd coming back. No, we don't give two left shoes in quicksand, Floyd. Your time has come and gone. You robbed the bank, plenty of times. More power to you.
Shane Mosley, another respected figure in boxing, praised Oscar de la Hoya and claimed Oscar was the best during Floyd's prime. That kind of praise is something Floyd can't accept, and it eats at him. The fact that legends like Mosley choose Oscar over Floyd only adds to his insecurities and bitterness toward other stars.
I think if you we know guys are different ages. If you take Oscar, Manny, and Floyd all at their best.
Yeah, I think Oscar would have been the top one.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than, and obviously
Yeah,
Floyd likes to call himself the best ever.
Nah.
So Oscar, you'd say, out of everyone you've ever fought, so many professional fights, so many great fighters.
The reason why I say that for me in my era of Oscar is because we kind of grew up together and I knew where he came from. I knew how hard he worked.
Right.
And I've been in the room with him so many different times.
Yeah.
And every time I was in the ring with him, sparring or not sparring, it was very tough.
It was a war, yeah.
It was a war, it was tough. And he always made it tough because he really...
Floyd's scams extend beyond boxing. He also promoted NFT projects that ended up being total failures or rug pulls. Fans who invested thinking they'd profit from Floyd's name ended up losing money. He hyped these ventures with no real backing, using his celebrity status to draw people in and then disappearing when things fell apart.
You won't believe this. Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayoverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards. But this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more NFT news.
Even Joe Rogan has weighed in, calling out NFT projects as shady and unreliable. With Floyd attached to several of these, it only strengthens the argument that he's using his fame to sell hype and walk away with the cash. Rogan's comments show that even major voices in the media are catching on to Floyd's tactics. Floyd's obsession with being recognized as the best ever athlete in all of sports reveals deep insecurity. Even after retirement, he wants to be the center of attention. He can't handle others like Deontay Wilder getting praise, especially when they earn it for real skill and crowd-pleasing performances. His jealousy shows in his words, actions, and bitterness toward anyone who threatens his legacy.
Really disgusting. Floyd Mayweather, you are a very insecure, unconfident, very tiny little man. I'm coming out of retirement in 2020. So? Nobody gives a fuck. We rock with Deontay Wilder. The little booger nose man era is over with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. The only reason why you were doing those numbers on pay-per-view because guess what? The Klitschko brothers had the most god-awfulest, boringest, hellacious reign in the heavyweight division where the heavyweights were basically non-existent. They were all over there in Europe and nobody gave a fuck about them. It's the only reason why, Floyd, that you was doing all these pay-per-view numbers because trust me, had the champ been on the scene then, which is Deontay Wilder, trust me, you won numbers. but not the way you would have done. Not what you did though. That's being honest, okay? Because guess what? All that shoe tapping and buck dancing and boot licking and butter biscuit eating that you do, we weren't going for. You are jealous of Deontay Wilder. You are envious of Deontay Wilder because you wish you were as big as him. You wish you had the power he had with the skill that you had, but you don't. You're a pillow-fisted, boot-licking crybaby who's an attention whore. We don't give a damn about. You no longer get support, so you telling us let's see who's the biggest star. Floyd, we don't fuck with you like that. You done. Oh, I'm with Gucci. I'm with Gucci. How about you get a book and read, you stupid hoe? How about you do that? You illiterate retard. How about you do that? Can you even...
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.